Hello everyone, and welcome back to Clan Generator, where today we are going to be starting a new clan, which is why we are on the main screen instead of looking at StarClan. Now this clan might be recognized for those of you that were paying attention the last couple of episodes, because this clan is StarClan's arch rival, MountainClan. Now you might be thinking, why are we playing as our enemies? Well, they have a story too, which is brutal and interesting and dramatic, and they live a harsh life, at least now. And this will be a little bit more of a challenge than StarClan, hopefully. I mean, StarClan, just by sheer bad luck, had a lot of challenges, but this challenge is even harder than the one I wrote up for StarClan. And I think I'm getting decent at this game, so we're going to try this harder challenge and see how it goes. So without further ado, let's read MountainClan's story. They were chosen by their leader to be an elite group of fighters, loyal only to him, with missions the rest of their clan knew nothing about. Most of these missions were to go outside the warrior code in order to sabotage rival clans, and when protection of the group's secrecy demanded it, even their own. But the clan's leader got a taste of his own medicine and was murdered. The group was banished at a gathering when the full truth came out. They settled nearby to plot their revenge in the only territory no other cat had dared to claim, the mountains. Only the strongest survived, but even they nearly died. Finally, their medicine cat called out to StarClan and realized the warrior code was there for a reason. Now these cats follow the code, for the most part, but are still cold in their hearts and fierce, punishing rule breakers severely, and even adding to the code. They still hold grudges against their neighbors and vow to face them in battle properly when they are large in numbers. So that is the setup for MountainClan, and we're going to get started here. Here we go! I don't think Cruel Season is ready, and with our challenge, that would be even harder. Way hard. So we're going for expanded mode. Our name is MountainClan. Oh, don't add clan. And let's go ahead and choose our cats. Now you might see a little bit of a Word document in the background over here. That's fine. That's just because my computer is wonky. This is so both you and I can see all of the cats. Now for MountainClan, we're going to want to choose cats that are long or medium furred, which I don't think we can see, unfortunately, and cats that are white and gray and maybe brown. So this isn't a bad selection. I really like Orch Stripe. Really do. Once I choose, I'm not able to randomize anymore. I've never actually done this before, I don't think. I randomized it again. I'm sorry. This might take me a few tries. Looks like mainly we have seniors here that are the right colors. I should have gone with the first group. Alright, we're starting over. We also want to keep an eye on their traits. We want cats with fierce traits or bloodthirsty traits mainly. Like, I've made up a whole system too about the leader's trait, whether they'll be lenient or normal or stern in their punishments, and we don't want fierce for that. It might make sense at first too for not all of them to be white, because they do come from what is now considered Swamp Clan, which was Nacri Clan. So it might make sense to have a lot of gray or brown cats like this. We do have a bold one. Compassionate doesn't really fit in. Loyal, that might be a good trait for MountainClan. We have 2 loyals in this group. I don't know. Should I randomize it again? I'm gonna risk it. Oh no, we got mainly elders this time. Oh, that one looks like Featherstar. We don't want to pick that one. That would confuse the heck out of me. Oh man, I did it again, guys. I can't keep doing this. Alright. Strict, ambitious, shameless, responsible. Maybe this might work? Let me check the traits and try and figure out which ones I really want for this challenge to make it a little easier. I think we're just gonna go with this group of cats. because their traits overall match what I'm looking for. And also we have some brown and some gray cats. Not as many as we had before, but this should work. I think we're going to go ahead and make Sleek Step, Sleek Star. He is strict, which is going to make the challenge harder on ourselves at first. But I think that fits with the story, because I feel like at this point, the leader of the cats would be that one cat that spoke out at the gathering. So yeah, this is the cat that was so vocal at that gathering and just was so against the new leader of SwampClan because he thought that she had conspired with the medicine cat to kill their old leader, who was horrible and would have destroyed all the clans. But you know, we're gonna give him his 9 lives. For deputy, it's either gonna be Rosefeather, Brave Holly, or Hornet Talon. I feel like all of those would be good choices here. I think we're gonna have it be well, I think I want it to be Rosefeather, but I think we're gonna have it be one of the long-haired cats, because if our leader dies of, like, the cold event, we don't want the deputy to die at the same time. So we are going to give it to Hornet Talon, who's also a young adult, which will also help her survive better in this challenge. Oh, and let's see, Medicine Cat. Medicine Cat should be Compassionate. Could also be Brave Holly, who is shadeless. I feel like Brush Sprout would be the mother of Rosefeather, and then obviously Rhyme Kit. Look at that resemblance. Definitely Rosefeather's child, or maybe niece. I don't know. Maybe Rosefeather is just her aunt, and her sister had this kit and she died, and now Rosefeather's watching out for her. I don't know, but I feel like since it's MountainClan and they don't like useless cats, the only elder should be the medicine cat. I like Shadeleaf too. Look at Shadeleaf. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I love Shadeleaf, but I think we will do Brush Sprout as our medicine cat, and I'm sorry, Shadeleaf, I think you're probably gonna get left. Alright, and we will have Rosefeather as a warrior. Quailthorn, probably. Even though she's compassionate, she has good coloring for this. We're gonna get little Rhyme Kit. Should Rhyme Kit have a sibling, Elder Kit? The Otter Kit looks just like that one shameless cat. But I feel like only one litter of kits makes more sense for this clan. Scratchpaw, and should we have Springwave just because she's white? No. I think we're gonna leave those two. I guess we'll grab Otter Kit too. Okay, and time to go on. Obviously, we're probably gonna go for a mountain map. Ooh, what are those things on the side? Oh, interesting. Ooh, you can have, the different views so you can see what it looks like at all the different seasons. The cavern and Crystal River. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. But for MountainClan, the cliff one makes the most sense, at least for their canon. So we're going to click done. Okay, here we are. Let's check up on our cats. Sleek Star wonders how Rosefeather is doing. Interesting. We can also check their randomly generated relationships. He has a bit of platonic like for Rosefeather already. He doesn't really dislike anyone at this point. Oh, except Hornet Talon. That's interesting. Isn't that the deputy? We have another leader and deputy who hate each other, you guys. Hornet Talon is assigning cats to the hunting patrol. And we can see her relationships. Is it a reciprocal hate? No, she actually likes Sleek Star. Oh my gosh. Does she dislike it? Oh, yeah, she dislikes Rosefeather for some reason. Maybe she's jealous of Rosefeather or something. I don't know. And We have Brush Sprout, who likes her daughter. That's good. And both her little grandkids. So that is good. Oh, I forgot to check little Otter Kit. I feel like Otter Kit would be either Hornet Talon's kit or Brave Holly's kit. Ooh, it's a big cross with Elder Kit, who is, yes, her grandkit. She could also be the sibling of the other kid, so. Quailthorn is sparring with some clanmates. Her trait here is Great Fighter, so that makes sense. Oh, she's actually, yeah, she is a senior adult. Okay, so another thing about this clan is we probably want to pair up our cats really fast because we don't want them having any kits outside of the clan, because if they do, they get punished. And if they get punished, and all our cats get punished, like, punishment could be up to exiling and killing and all sorts of bad stuff, so we don't want that. So what we're going to end up doing is pairing up cats. But anyway, Rose Feather is watching over the kids, which makes sense. She's one of the queens, I think. She's 100 moons. Her apprentice is Scratch Paw. Alright. Brave Holly's sparring as well. She's a good teacher. She's got competent experience. She's 95 moons old. Scratchpaw feels proud of themselves for doing so well in training. Rhymekit is pretending to be the clan leader. Aww, look at little Rhymekit. He's 3 moons old, and he's an inquisitive little kitten. Little Elder Kit is asking how kits are born. And little Otter Kit, aww, is crying after roughhousing. MountainClan's going out on its first patrol, and we are so far doing better than SavannahClan already, because we have more cats actually able to patrol. But, okay, Scratchpaw, your apprentice is Rose Feather. I think the deputy would go out on patrol with Brave Holly. And I think that's a good enough patrol. We don't need 3 cats or more for patrols in MountainClan. That's not one of the rules that we have. So they look around for something to disguise their scent while hunting. Yeah, that's probably quite useful. There's very little prey up in the mountains, and you don't want to scare what you have. We always have to proceed, or antagonize sometimes, as MountainClan. And we didn't succeed. Brush Sprout needs to go out on patrol to gather some herbs, and I feel like Quailthorn would really be the only one who would go with her, other than maybe Rosefeather, but she'll get in trouble if she doesn't mentor her apprentice, so we're going to go with these 2. Quailthorn seems more quiet than usual. Quailthorn slowly asks if Brush Sprout could teach them more about the nature of StarClan. Interesting. Brush Sprout eventually relents and begins teaching Quailthorn more about StarClan and the nature of prophecies. Expecting boredom, Brush Sprout was shocked when they saw wonder in Quailthorn's face. The 2 spend the rest of the patrol pondering the nature of their ancestors together. Interesting. So yeah, I picked Quailthorn right. Alright, we're out on patrol with the apprentice, and the leader is watching to be sure that the apprenticing is being done correctly. And there's a rabbit, so we're going to proceed. The patrol rallies almost instantly and manages to corner and catch the rabbit. Nice. Let's go on with our first time skip here. And nothing happened. Relationship-wise, it looks like Hornet Talon is going to Sleekstar to ask for wisdom, which is odd considering that they don't like each other. Rosefeather challenged Sleekstar to spar with them. Quailthorn bickered about something or other. Rhymekit is giving Elderkit a task. He's already taken charge. Sleekstar compliments Brave Holly on how well-groomed their pelt looks. Interesting. Elderkit stands tall when Otterkit walks by. Brush Sprout chats with Rosefeather about their day. Scratchpaw prays they aren't on patrol with Rosefeather tomorrow. Interesting. Brave Holly is stuttering while speaking to Sleekstar. Brave Holly, Hornet Talon, and Rosefeather had a nice talk while eating. Otterkit wants to spend more time with Elderkit. Aww, cute. Sleekstar is pondering some recent dreams they've had, perhaps from StarClan. Interesting. Hornet Talon is stressed about organizing patrols. Brushsprout is checking up on the warriors. Quailthorn tries to set a good example for younger cats. Rosefeather wonders how Elderkit is doing. Aww. Brave Holly tries to set a good example for the younger cats. Scratchpaw is at the medicine den after a small injury. Rhymekit wishes other cats would stop babying them. Elderkit is asking why. I think Elderkit or his sibling did that last moon. And Otterkit wants to snuggle. Aww. Yeah, it definitely looks like Hornet Talon is Otterkit's mother. Although Otterkit has a lot of relationship with Elderkit. Interesting. Ooh, and here is our StarClan guide cat. Isn't she pretty? Wow, absolutely gorgeous. And colors befitting of a MountainClan cat. Oh dear, Brave Holly has a running nose, and Brave Holly also saved Rosefeather from a fox that got hurt. Man, isn't Brave Holly's day, is it? Ooh. Hornet Talon heard an ugly rumor about Brave Holly. Interesting. Hornet Talon goes to tell a secret to Elderkit. Man, okay. You expect kids to keep secrets? Okay. Oh, little Otterkit surprised Sleekstar with something nice. There's quite a few negative and neutral effects, but there are a few positives. And Brushsprout is letting Elderkit share their troubles with them. Aww. Scratchpaw had a huge argument with Brave Holly. Brushsprout is being a good grandma there. So Scratchpaw is having arguments with Brave Holly. This is just not Brave Holly's day. Everyone's spreading rumors, and Brave Holly just saved someone's life and got an injury, but everybody's hating Brave Holly now. And Otterkit complains Rhymekit never does anything helpful. Oh my gosh. Sleekstar is wondering how Brushsprout is doing. Maybe he's thinking, how's that darn medicine cat doing? He probably actually doesn't have a bad relationship. Yeah, a little bit of platonic like and comfort and trust. So, not bad, but still. He's glad that she's a medicine cat because otherwise he would just think of her as a burden. Hornet Talon is assessing the apprentices. Brushsprout is organizing herb stores. Quailthorn is sparring with some clanmates. Rosefeather has the apprentices engaged in a very, very tall tale. I think maybe Sleekstar is being jealous of Brave Holly, because maybe Rosefeather likes Brave Holly more than she likes him. I did notice, he doesn't have any romantic like, but at this point nobody does, so I'm kind of treating platonic like as romantic like at this point, unless it doesn't make sense, because I want to get some cats paired up as soon as possible. Brave Holly is, injured and trying to set a good example. Yeah, she just threw herself into the fox and saved somebody else, but got hurt. So she's definitely a protective warrior, somebody who's able to throw herself into the fray and doesn't care what happens to herself. Scratchpaw is having a good day. Well, that's good. Rhymekit is wishing Otterkit would play more quietly. Elderkit. This is the third moon! I'm guessing nobody's answered him, so he just keeps bugging them about it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Otterkit is pestering the older kits to play with him. These kits are a handful. They shouldn't be that much. I like how the one that's bossy is the one asking this question instead of the ones that are inquisitive, too. When Sleekstar was asking how she was doing, I think we're gonna send them on patrol. Sleekstar comments that they could not help but think of what legacy they would leave behind. Wow. Is Sleekstar having regrets about what he did? A lot of his friends and family members did die because they left Swamp Clan. And let's see. They discuss how the end of their life did not mean it was the true end. Even in StarClan, cats had the role to play. Sleekstar's legacy would shine brighter than any star. Comforted by these words, Sleekstar thanks Brushsprout and helps to bring back the herbs. Yeah, MountainClan they do believe in StarClan. and they believe in them pretty fervently because by disobeying them, they were caused a lot of pain. But at the same time, they haven't completely gone away from those ways. Also, the mountains have made them colder in their hearts than ever, and less likely to accept outsiders. So we'll have to see if Sleek Star is changed by his guilt, or if he just moves on and just gets colder than ever. Ooh, interesting. How to leap up a rocky cliff. Scratchpaw tries to see the potholes that Hornet Talon pointed out to them, but the cliff still seems unscalable in their eyes. Is that a failure of a patrol? I guess it's just really a failure of a training session, so we're not going to count that per the challenge rules, because I do think I am going to give them a 10-moon grace period anyway, but failing patrols does result in a Tier 1 punishment. The only cat left to patrol is Quailthorn, and I don't think Quailthorn wants to be seen as a burden, so we will have Quailthorn go out. They want to explore and have some time to themselves. Proceed. Quailthorn heads off to map out a field of boulders they've always found confusing. Hunting, fighting, driving off predators, it all requires knowledge of their home turf. It's always worth making sure their mental map is up to date. Wow, Quailthorn is definitely taking initiative there, and that's exactly the thing these cats would be doing when they first come here. Oh, this moon is a handful. Okay, MountainClan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Rosefeather now has a running nose. As Rhymepaw touches noses with Quailthorn, they'll hope they'll get to do something that will really impress the clan on their first day. Maybe they could catch a big fat rabbit or chase off a fox. That will show the clan they're the best apprentice anyone's ever seen. Wow. Oh, little Rhyme Kit is getting to be an apprentice now. And Brush Sprout got their paw stuck in a 2-leg trap. That's why we don't have a medicine cat. Scratchpaw tossed a snake out of the camp before it could bite anyone. Well, that's good. Oh my gosh! I think that's a little inaccurate, because Brave Ollie died from it. Like, oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh wow. Brave Ollie is dead. That was quick. Okay, well, we're starting out like SavannahClan did, with the cat just dying in the first 3 moons. Just be like, this game is not giving me any breaks. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. I guess we go to relationships, blah 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 blah. No. Ooh, Quailthorn ensnares Brave Holly, and Brave Holly is dead. That's so sad. Ah, that is so very sad. Okay. I think that's a bug, or maybe that happened just before Brave Holly died. I don't even know. Oh, Brave Holly probably died of the wounds in the fox because there was no more medicine cats. I should have put Quailthorn on medicine cat duty. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Well, Quailthorn has retired to the Elder's Den, it looks like. No, she's still a warrior. I think I will also set her to be a medicine cat now, because we definitely need one right now, and because she's about to be an elder anyway. So we're going to switch her so she won't retire. Oh yeah, Quailthorn was doing something with Brave Holly romantically, like that smile, and now Brave Holly is dead, and that is really, really sad. Okay. Alright. It looks like Sleek Star knew too, because he's wondering how she's doing. Hornet Talon is going to the bathroom. Sprout feels excited, even though they're sick, and someone they were looking after, they're hurt, and somebody they were looking after as a medcat died. I don't know why, but she is feeling excited. Rosefeather wants to get to know Hornet Talon better. Interesting. And she has a running nose, so yeah. Definitely Quailthorn's work is cut out for her. we have a few herbs, so hopefully that'll be enough. Look at this! There's actually a log here, so we can see it says Brave Holly died from a bite wound. That is so sad. And also, of course, there's Miner out of den. There's nobody actually in the den right now. Scratchpaw is wondering how Otterkit is doing. Rhymepaw wonders how Elderkit is doing. Elderkit's chasing their tail, and Otterkit wishes others would stop babying them. It looks like Elderkit and Otterkit are actually the siblings, so I'm gonna make that canon instead, with Rhymepaw being the only child of Rosefeather, and therefore the only grandchild of Brushsprout. But I feel like Brushsprout is still the grandma of all the kittens. Here is Brave Holly in StarClan, who is surprised to find themselves walking the stars because she did not think she was going to die so soon, and neither did I. We're going to go ahead and prevent fading so that she will be there forever. I feel like Rosefeather would want to go out on patrol to try and gather herbs and help her mother, so we're going to have her do that for now. Quailthorn has to attend to one of their grimmer jobs as a medicine cat. Ooh, the Browns for MountainClan needs to mourn their dead. Okay. Alright. Ooh, that's ominous. Yeah, I guess they do have to bury Hollythorn. Aw. Even though there's nothing about this place that's different, except for it being chosen for being a peaceful spot, Quailthorn always feels that the grief and love of their clanmates expressed here has seeped into every corner. They tidy the grounds, collecting rosemary as they work. It feels appropriate for the plant to grow here, when its herbs are used to hide the scent of the dead. Wow. The hunting patrol spots an eagle. Huh, interesting. The eagle is swooping down to get a fish. We're going to proceed because we can never not proceed. The cat's eyes light up with possibility, watching the eagle swimming awkwardly. Sleekstar leads the patrol, yowling threats and insults from the riverbank and making a massive racket. Bewildered, the eagle eventually gives up on its catch and takes to the air. The massive fish is MountainClan's as soon as they can work out how to fish it from the river. Nice. I've been trying to figure out how Quailthorn and Sleekstar might be related, and actually... Hold on just a second. Alright. Look at all that platonic-like. And look at how close they look. Maybe Quailthorn is actually Sleekstar's mother. That would make sense why she would be allowed into MountainClan. Oh, well, Rosefeather no longer has a running nose, so that's good. And the first thing Elderpaw asks to do once the meeting ends is gather moss so everyone has fresh bedding. And Otterpaw silently swears to StarClan to do their best for the clan as they touch noses with Rosefeather. So, we have 2 new apprentices now. Over here in relationships, Hornet Talon wishes they could get their pelt to shine like Sleekstar's. Oh my gosh, those two have a serious rivalry. Hornet Talon is having a wonderful time discussing clan news with Rhymepaw. Rosefeather goes to tell a secret to Hornet Talon, of course. Hornet Talon is being a tattletale. Rosefeather meows congratulations to Elderpaw now? I think it's Elderpaw, yeah. Quailthorn is having a wonderful time discussing clan news with Hornet Talon. Rhymepaw reminds Otterkit to grab something from the fresh kill pile if they haven't already. Sleekstar is surprised to hear Brushsprout express an idea they can agree with. Interesting. Elderpaw made Rhymepaw laugh again and again. Aww. Brushsprout is stuttering. Scratchpaw comes out with a plan to sneak out of camp with Elderpaw. No, don't do that. If they actually did that, I'm pretty sure it's like a tier 1 punishable offense. Otterpaw compliments Scratchpaw on their catch. So good, all the apprentices are getting along, most everybody's getting along, there's a little rivalry going on up here, but it's fine. Sleekstar is wondering how Rosefeather is doing. I low-key think that he wants to be mates with Rosefeather. Hornet Talon feels unappreciated. It could also be a Hornet Talon too, though. I do want to pair him up with somebody, so we have some kits, but no, apparently not Hornet Talon. Yeah, because duh, they dislike each other, like, a lot.
I mean, not a lot, actually. We've seen what a lot looks like. Tumbleheart and Featherstar. And then Featherstar and Quailstar even had disliked each other for a while. So yeah, it's not a lot, but for a starting clan, it's not that great, you know. They've kind of got some sort of dislike or rivalry going on. Low level, but still there. But Hornet Talon actually likes Sleekstar. But Sleekstar does not like Hornet Talon. That's just so weird. And then we have Branch Sprout, who of course has a good relationship with her daughter and her grandkit and the other kits. Apprentices now. And then our other medicine cat, Quailstar. Sleekstar, I think it's her son. Yeah. And then here is Rosefeather. So yeah. No, she also dislikes Sleekstar. all of the potential suitors for Sleekstar dislike him. That's kind of funny. Actually, Hornet Talon doesn't, but he dislikes Hornet Talon. It's just weird. Fresh Sprout is proud of the ability to care for their clanmates, but unfortunately she can't right now. Quailthorn wants to get to know Rhymepaw better. Rosefeather tries to set an example. Scratchpaw feels down. Rhymepaw wants to earn their name. Elderpaw is gossiping. Otterpaw is craving shrew. And there was one more cat, but she's now in StarClan. So Brave Holly, who is curious about the other clans, well, MountainClan pretty much knows about the other clans what it needs to know, which is they hate two of them. Two of them kind of hate, those same two kind of hate them back, and the others they don't really care about. I just realized that Rosefeather is apparently mentoring two cats right now. Maybe Otterpaw should become a med cat with Quailthorn. Yeah. Or Elderpaw. Scratchpaw I don't really want to become a med cat because I want them to be able to have kits. And yeah, that is enforced strictly in this clan. Rhymepaw has already been with Sleekstar. So it's either Otterpaw, I think. Well, Elderpaw's technically brown, so their kits would be pretty alright. Otterpaw's kind of gray and white, though, and that's the best. So, I don't know. I don't know what I should do there. But for now, we're going to have this patrol. Alright, we're coming across a small dog. We must proceed. All Rhymepaw's attempts to drive the small dog off only send it into greater and greater fits of excitement, until the only thing to do is wait exasperately in a safe spot until the beast calms down. Ooh. Well, it's not quite after 10 yet, but Rhymepaw would be getting a punishment for that one. I feel like Quailtalon would want to take these two out on a patrol and see if one of them might be good as a medcat apprentice. Quailthorn wanders off into the territory while leading a gathering patrol, keeping an eye out on the purple flowers that Betony grows. The Betony shrubs are in full bloom, and bees buzzing busily around them. Quailthorn directs their patrol to follow their industrious example as they gather. They prune back enough betony to find a surprisingly intact goldenrod plant hidden under it, also ready for harvest. Nice. Ooh, Brush Sprout's brain is feeling much better, so Brush Sprout is healed. And Sleekstar rests their muzzle on Scratch Eagle's head and declares them to be a full warrior of MountainClan, honoring their wit. So Scratch Paw is now Scratch Eagle, and we have a new warrior. Oh, Hornet Talon had a feather stuck to their face. And also Hornet Talon was talking with Otterpaw. Rosefeather gave advice to Rhymepaw. Quailthorn helped Sleekstar pick burrs out of their fur, always being his mom. Cute. Rhymepaw covered for Hornet Talon on something minor. Sleekstar caught Elderpaw in a lie. And Rhymepaw, jeesh. Well, he's a strict personality type, so maybe he would even punish for something like that. Although I don't think it's specifically in the rules, but still, it's not Moon 10 yet. Brushsprout sees Otterpaw's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they'd like to swap. Brushsprout, Elderpaw, and Hornet Talon had a nice talk. Scratch Eagle was drawn to the ire of Otterpaw by deliberately taking the last of their favorite nesting materials for themselves. Otterpaw mused congratulations to Scratch Eagle for a job well done. Hornet Talon finds Rhymepaw annoying. Brushsprout is drying out herbs. Quailthorn declines to eat when prey is low. Rosefeather tries to set a good example. Scratch Eagle is sparring. Rhymepaw. Ooh, let's look at Scratch Eagle. Oh, wow. He actually got his warrior name early. He's still an adolescent. Crazy. Rhymepaw offered to go on the dawn patrol. Elderpaw wonders how Scratchpaw is doing. Otterpaw wonders how Elderpaw is doing. Interesting. Ooh, yeah, there is some romantic like there. Oh, and there's some romantic like with Scratch Eagle. And only platonic like with Elderpaw, at least so far. Yeah, it's a good thing we made Rhymepaw and Elderpaw not canonly related. But, yeah, Scratch Eagle should be fine, I think. I think they're unrelated, that I can tell. Ooh, Brave Holly is worried about the clan. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. We might encounter other clans or some rogues. Oh. Nope. They were Rhymepaw's own paw prints. Wow, okay. Oh dear, I hope that's not the start of an infestation. Let's check on our relationships here. Ooh, they now have a deeper understanding of each other. That's nice. Rosefeather is talking with her child. Quailthorn is ignoring hers. Oh dear. Aw, Elderpaw wants to be just like Hornet Talon someday, and that is Elderpaw's canon parent. I might actually go into the files and change around the relationships too. I didn't do that for SavannahClan. I maybe should, and set Pantherfur and Featherstar to be siblings, because I think those are the only ones that are left. That it would actually affect anything. Like, we don't want them to get a crush on each other, you know what I mean? Alright. Ooh, Sleekstar needs to talk to Hornet Talon about something. And Hornet Talon is lecturing Otterpaw on the warrior code, yes. Otterpaw definitely needs to know that in this clan. Brushsprout is struggling to remember all the names of herbs. Quailthorn helps a warrior regain their strength. Rosefeather is grateful to Brushsprout for their treatment. Scratch Eagle. Look at Scratch Eagle's adult coat. Oh gosh, look at that. That is absolutely epic. And, he thinks he's going crazy. He ended up to be a great hunter, too, as his trait. Rhymepaw offered to go on the dawn patrol with their mentor. Elderpaw is having a hunting contest with Rhymepaw. That is adorable. Otterpaw is asking Scratch Eagle questions about warrior life. Of course he is. Ooh, Brave Holly is judging Quailthorn. That's interesting. What did Quailthorn do? Yeah, it looks like Sleekstar actually had some romantic like for Brave Holly. Maybe that's who he wanted to be with. If so, her death must have devastated him, and he just hasn't let it show, which I feel is very much like him. Wow. And yeah, she still has a lot of platonic like interest for Sleekstar, but Sleekstar doesn't for her. So I don't think it could be that he's interested in becoming mates. Maybe just deputy and leader business. And we missed a hair. That must be embarrassing for Sleekstar and Hornet Talon. I feel like as a new warrior, the duty of escorting medicine cats would be up to Scratch Eagle, so we're going to have them go ahead and... Yay! They found burdock, plantain, and more plantain. Nice. Wow. Another rabbit one. And Rosefeather gets that rabbit. It does make me wonder, with the amount of rabbits they're encountering, are they straying a little bit into Savannah Clan territory, or maybe territory that they claim and that also Savannah Clan claims? Interesting. Because really, neither clan right now is strong enough to fight for it, but Savannah Clan is definitely stronger than MountainClan right now, actually. Ooh, Scratch Eagle woke up with a headache, a splitting headache. That is interesting. I wonder if it's a sign of something worse. Hornet Talon thinks Scratch Eagle was nice to them today. Rosefeather heard an ugly rumor about Brush Sprout. Quailthorn is giving advice to Rhymepaw. Rhymepaw offers to groom a hard-to-reach place for Elderpaw. Sleekstar realized they were too harsh in their judgment of Scratch Eagle. Okay. Elderpaw bickered about something with Rhymepaw. Oh, no. Brush Sprout stands tall when Otterpaw walks by. Scratch Eagle stands tall when Otterpaw walks by. Otterpaw appreciates how Brush Sprout always seems to ask how they're doing. Ooh, Sleekstar is eavesdropping on Hornet Talon. That's a bit interesting. And meanwhile, Hornet Talon is assessing the apprentices. So apparently there's not much to eavesdrop on. Brush Sprout is drying some herbs. I'm just gonna check his relationships really quickly. How does he feel about Hornet? He still dislikes her, that's why he's eavesdropping on her, yeah. I know. Honestly though, I don't think in this clan love is that big of a reason to get together with someone. I think for sure that Hornet Talon would probably want to be with Scratch Eagle. Probably because Sleekstar just doesn't like her for some reason and doesn't really trust her either. But also, Hornet Talon, yeah, actually, Scratch Eagle, yeah, I think it's better for her to be with Sleekstar probably, so they can probably try and have some white kittens. Because these challenges, these randomly generated events, once we get past these 10 moons, I'm going to start rolling for them, and they're going to be pretty brutal, so we want to be prepared for them. But I feel like Hornet Talon really would love Scratch Eagle, probably more. At least Scratch Eagle doesn't dislike her, you know what I mean? Yeah. Him and Quailthorn have a major age difference, so that's probably just platonic like it says. But also these apprentices here, I'm trying to look again and see who likes whom. So Elderpaw has a crush on Rhymepaw. Otterpaw really platonically likes Elderpaw, and I think they're canonically siblings, so that makes sense. Rhymepaw really platonically likes Otterpaw, but she doesn't dislike Elderpaw, so he's got a chance. The hunting patrol spots a juvenile eagle on the wing over a large bend in the river. Oh, it's the fish one again. This time we only have 2 cats. I think our leader and deputy went on a walk to discuss things. Maybe a mateship arrangement? Maybe just leader and deputy business. I don't know. But we got another fish, so that's good, I guess. They work good together, apparently. Rosefeather really dislikes Scratch Eagle. Rosefeather just dislikes both males. Be like, nope. Ooh, interesting. Brave Holly is curious about what Otterpaw is doing. Otterpaw is the cat I thought of maybe making a medicine apprentice, but then I thought after our main medicine cat got better that I'd just leave the 2 elders being medicine cats for now. I don't feel like medicine cats are that valued. Like, they know they need one, but they're not going to put any able-bodied cats who are able to be warriors on medicine cat duty if they can help it. Like, Sleekstar wouldn't probably go for that, but we'll have to see. Ooh, okay. This fox is feeding on a mountain goat kid carcass. We have to proceed, so we will. Ooh. Rosefeather darts low to the ground, gets under the jaws, and sinks her teeth into the fox's throat. It's only one bite, but the fox has had enough and flees. Rosefeather is tough as nails. Wow. That was some interesting training for Elderpaw right there. These two apprentices are going to go with the medicine cats. We're going to see if either of them really have aptitude for that. Ooh, there's a dream. Okay, proceed. They have an in-depth conversation about Brushsprout's risen as they walk. By the time they head back to camp, they should have a good idea of what to do with the information. Ooh, elder leaves. Is that some sort of sign? Me just be like, is that literally some sort of sign or something? That is interesting for sure. But the StarClan cat was curious about Otterpaw, so what does it all mean? Oh, I did not see this before. Now, normally this would be something that would be punishable, I think as a tier 1 or 2 offense. I'm not sure. I don't think we're past 10 moons yet, though, so we're not going to do that, but I think with how strict Sleekstar is, and also he doesn't like Hornet Talon, maybe he would allow Elderpaw to be put on Medicine Cat duty. I think we're going to do that. That's actually one of the listed punishments. I'm not sure if it is for the strict cats, the strict leaders, but we're going to try it. Also with that Elder Leaf thing. That was interesting. So we're going to stick him on Medicine Cat duty and see what happens. Ah! Oh no, but if he's a Medicine Cat, he can't be with Rhymepaw. Maybe we'll take him back off, because that's not technically a punishment I have to obey, since it's Moon 10. Not Moon 10. We'll just see what happens with that. Okay, well, Elderpaw finally got rid of their fleas, I guess being in the Medicine Cat den. They decided to treat him for it. And then Scratch Eagle is finally getting rid of their headache, so that's good. Hornet Talon helps Elderpaw pick burrs out of their fur. So she's still interested in her apprentice, or former apprentice, I guess, at this point. Rosefeather realized they were too harsh in their judgment of Elderpaw. Everybody's being nice to Elderpaw now. Maybe he could get used to this. Quellthorn saw Scratch Eagle being considerate. Rhymepaw saw Otterpaw the other day and got a chance to say hello. Sleekstar saw Brushsprout being considerate. Sleekstar had Rhymepaw surprise him with something nice. Elderpaw admires how brave Scratch Eagle is. Does that mean he wants to be a warrior then? Brushsprout is having a wonderful time discussing clan news with Elderpaw. Scratch Eagle has noticed Quellthorn isn't doing a lot of work lately. Ooh, that's definitely a bad thing in MountainClan. Otterpaw thinks Sleekstar was nice to them. Interesting. Sleekstar is again wondering how Otterpaw is doing. Hornet Talon is unsure of what the rest of the clan thinks of them as deputy. Introspective. Brushsprout is running low on mouse bile, and why are you... Oh no, you're back to your normal sprite, you're fine. Quellthorn wants a mouse. Elderpaw is enjoying learning all the herbs. Wow, maybe Elderpaw should have been a medicine cat all along. It is kind of concerning, though, that he has a crush on Rhymepaw. That might be trouble in the future. Rosefeather wants to get to know Hornet Talon better. Scratch Eagle is hoping Hornet Talon won't assign them to the next patrol. Rhymepaw offered to go on the dawn patrol. Otterpaw wonders how Quellthorn is doing. Interesting. Interesting here. Time to go on patrols. Sleekstar suggests this might be a good time to practice teamwork. Sleekstar takes charge and coordinates exercises for the duo. They practice mirroring each other until by the end of the afternoon they can almost act as one cat. The warrior praises how quickly Rhymepaw picks it up, and the apprentice comes back to camp fluffed up with pride. Nice. Ooh, your patrol sees the shadow of a school of fish. Scratch Eagle makes fishing look easy, giving out tips to any interested cats. Wow, interesting. Scratch Eagles are fisher. The gaggle of medicine cats stroll through MountainClan's territory, chatting amicably amongst themselves. It's a rare opportunity for all of them to be out like this together, and though the weather is poor and not ideal for herb gathering, each cat plans to make the most of it. The cats take turns veering off for herbs, allowing the others time to chat with each other. They manage to avoid any rain, and by the time they loop back to camp, each cat has a small bundle of herbs in their jaws, and a small bundle of contentment in their hearts. Seems like Elderpaw really is enjoying being a medicine cat, so I guess it was a sign. And that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first part of MountainClan's story, because things are going to get interesting from here on out once all of the challenge rules kick in. So stay tuned for that to see if MountainClan can survive in a harsh environment with harsh relationships with the other clans as well. Be sure to like and subscribe if you liked this video, and to see more stories about MountainClan and SavannahClan and all their neighboring clans, and I will see you all next time.